teams then. Athletic Bilbao against Sevilla. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
The action has already started. Rivaldo. Sevilla boast this incredible record, a 100% success rate. Can he put it away? Mikel Rico tries to get it forward quickly. Susaeta has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Gets it back. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Beñat had a hand in that goal which gave his side the lead in their last match. Filippo Inzaghi. Robinho. Now the pass. He's in space and looking for options. A chance to play it in. It'll be a throw-in. Susaeta. Tries a through ball. Has a pop! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
I think that defence will be feeling mightily relieved now. They were really saved by some poor finishing then.
Filippo Inzaghi passes it through. Marcos goes looking. Beñat. Robinho. There is the half-time whistle. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. Here's the start of the second half. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Forward it goes. Looks to slip it through. There are a few waiting for it. Now a chance to break. Looks like a good ball through. Raul Garcia needed to come up with a better ball.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Into the channel. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Raul Garcia encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And that's been levered clear.
Athletic Bilbao merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
The shot's on! Superb goal!
Listen, it's a massive contribution to help his team in front again, and his determination and stamina has enabled another late addition to typify his commitment from start to finish. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Sevilla take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Selçuk Inan. There is the final whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. The teams then, Sevilla against Levante. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a...
He's had a shot! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Get a throw in. Going through. How about it? He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Gets up to head it! It's come out to him, and no mistake! And Sevilla score first! He was so alert to the possibilities there, great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Sevilla take the early advantage. Sevilla were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Long and high towards the flank. Great leap! Sevilla were relieved to hold on for a win last time round, and go again now. Tries a through ball. He's got Inzaghi! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Looks to clip it forward. Filippo Inzaghi, deftly done. Shoots! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
We hit half-time.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Sevilla go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise...
Can he score? They are rampant! Surely now, beyond all doubt. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Levante look as though they're about to make a change. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. He's left his man. Levante seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism. Inzaghi! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there.
Throw it. Sevilla are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. Callejon, Milner, Bernabeu. Some good stubborn defending there. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. With a delicate ball. Gorgeous control there. Going through. Turns and goes back. Timely intervention. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And Jovetic! Fantastic from Jovetic! And they are pulling still further away. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
That is that. Sevilla, comfortable winners, a virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. And here we have Deportivo against Sevilla. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And that gets things running. So in 90 minutes, we will be at exactly the halfway point of this season. Sevilla are having a tough week. It is a crazy schedule for them.
Yeah, it's a tough spell, and guarding against fatigue for the players is key now. Tiredness can be the blame for more injuries, so it's
just a kick. It's Adrian! Goal!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue. Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really...
Going for goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Clearance and very necessary. He's having a look round, and it's Muntari. It's a loose ball. Well, we've reached the halfway point of the season, and remarkably, this perfect streak is still going. It is the time when everyone starts to talk about winter transfers, but do you think a team like this... Can he put it away? In it goes!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Sevilla grab the equaliser, and we're all square. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Robinho tries a through ball. Roll! Goal! Sevilla! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Sevilla get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Robinho. Pirlo. Rooney. There is the half-time whistle. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Sevilla head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Here we go again. Sevilla won emphatically last time. Morale is high for this one. Filippo Inzaghi looks like a... Robinho! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, but I really like that link-up there. I think something I'm sure they can work on again and get it right. Listen, the manager seems to have impacted during the break. This is now a show of real purpose.
Keeper's ball. And he's made certain that won't get through. It's to slip through.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
He's gone for it! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
Sevilla go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Pandev. Now it's Callejon. Filippo Inzaghi. He's had a shot! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Sevilla are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Sevilla blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Passes it through. Has it out wide. The shot's on! He has done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Sevilla tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Selçuk Inan. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Sevilla did it the hard way, a testament to their great powers of recovery. They have defied the odds. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Sevilla against Malaga. There is a new name in the lineup, a debutant and a little-known one at that. Jim, who he is and what sort of a player he is.
Well, you've got me there, and it's not often I'll say this, Peter, but I'm not sure. He hasn't registered on my radar before, so I'm afraid we'll have to learn as we watch.
So this is how the two teams line up. We're underway. This the first game beyond the halfway point of the season. It's the channel. He's tried one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping. And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
And however many surrounded him, that is what he could do.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a nail the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Sevilla have an early lead. Good start. Kuzmanovic. Now the pass. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Room for a shot. Looking to shoot. So what now? Can he score? It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
Sevilla really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Well, we're past the halfway point now, and still the perfect season is a possibility.
I can't believe we're...
Shoots! And they've scored! Disappearing out of sight.
Sevilla are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Sevilla themselves a two-goal cushion.
That second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Steered out wide, going through, he's gone for it!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's gone for it! Hey, rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it. No fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Half-time whistle goes, as As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Sevilla 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. So we're already into the second period. Malaga, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error, we move on.
Malaga keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Shot at goal! He has done it! More and more and more and more! They are running riot!
Are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Sevilla tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. And it's Downing. He's got options out wide. That is a poor kick by the keeper, been intercepted. Tries a through ball, shapes the shoots. Great leap! And that's past the post. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, it's about time, isn't it? Only after he's just notched it.
Has a shot! By the keeper. Tosses it through. So that's it. It is all over. Sevilla, a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form. A big team beating a not-so-big team, and a lesson dealt.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Sevilla against Espanyol. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Pirlo. Filippo Inzaghi spreads it wide. Now here's the through ball. Nicely controlled. And shoots! And the ball's come out. Oh, glorious footwork. Hits it! Goal! Sevilla! And Sevilla score first. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Sevilla go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Dybala plays it out to the wing, and it's Sanchez. Oh, he's going for goal! Gorgeous from Dybala!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Espanyol grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Plays it into the channel. Cut out in the nick of time. Chance to and the finish! He's got away with one there. Looks to slip it through. Now, can he capitalise? Robinho! Tries to get it forward quickly. Correa. Kovacic. Triol. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. They come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And the game has already resumed here.
Sevilla playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half, despite this scoreline.
Up for the header! It's pretty clear that he's being singled. Inzaghi! Sanchez with the ball through. Sanchez tries looking to shoot. He's missed, but not by that far.
Paulo Dybala, did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, he's been at the centre of a lot of things, hasn't he? Mostly good, I should add.
Jovetic pushes it out wide. Turns and goes, hits one! Goal! Sevilla! And they've got their lead back.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Sevilla go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Pirlo. Rivaldo. Real has a swing at it! And that would have won it.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Oh, he really wanted that.
But that's the motivation and enthusiasm he shows, and the quality he produces.
So, the manager making the last of his changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Filippo Inzaghi. Just a few more moments for them to hang on.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
It's wrestled off the ball. And that's that. Sevilla win at home. 90 minutes still to play on the road, but they have a lead to cling to. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. And here we have Espanyol against Sevilla. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And we're underway. Sevilla made the most of their home advantage, winning the first leg. And he gobbles up the chance! Looks offside, I think. Yup, the flag is up.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Sunjic. Well played, he saw that coming. Now it's Dybala. And it's Kovacic. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Tries a through ball. Lobs it in gently. Goalkeeper's ball. Eto'o. Raul looks to clip it forward. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Now it's Dybala. Dybala with the ball through. Kovacic, and the weighted pass. Tries to get it forward quickly. Sunjic. Sanchez. And it's Kovacic. Chance, and Dybala! Filippo Inzaghi, out wide to the right. Shoots! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And there's the end of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
Well, it's become an exercise in preservation, Peter. I think it's been a much more even affair, and there's no need for them to take any unnecessary risks. They look happy to frustrate and contain and just wait for a chance now.
Sevilla head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're already into the second period. The shot's on! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Sevilla look as though they're about to make a change. Up for the header! He's scored!
And that's just a fantastic way to begin this second half. The first goal from such a big-name player who seems to thrive on being called upon.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Sevilla give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? Plays it into the channel. Oh, he's hit one! So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, and you can feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this.
Forward it goes. Throw in. Gets it upfield. Played out to the wing. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there. He's through it! He'll have a dip! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there.
He's made certain that won't get through. Keeper's got good distance on that. Sevilla leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And it's been taken straight back. Looks to slip it through. Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? And that is that. Sevilla are through. They followed up their win in the first leg with another win here. It was never in doubt.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game.
So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And our live game is Sevilla against Eibar. As you can see, we've already started here. Pirlo. Robinho. Sevilla were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asked, is it in? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to. Well, the first attempt hasn't quite drawn first blood, but they've got a slight edge.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Robinho. Sevilla have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Just brushed off the ball there, played out to the wing. Pirlo. Rooney. Nicely controlled. It's come loose. You get a throw in. He's having a look round. Up for the header! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Collins. Vokes. A goal now would certainly liven things up. Pirlo. Tries a through ball. Coaxed out to the wing. Cut out in the nick of time. Rivaldo! Oh, brilliant! Just brilliant!
Well, I'm happy to admit that I didn't really see that coming, but I'm very glad it did, and you can only eulogise about such excellence. The finish was imperious, the player immense.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
That is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Sevilla head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. We're underway again. Sevilla carry a 1-goal lead into the second half. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Up he gets! And that has been clubbed away. Clent hits one! So we've reached the hour mark. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Robinho. It's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Collins. Into the last quarter of an hour. Sevilla scoring close to half-time to give them a 1-0 lead. He's gone for it! Great tackle, he had to get that right.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Triol. Sevilla need to hold on for a big chance! It's a goal! And that should do it! the finish line.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
The final whistle. Sevilla emerge victorious here, and it's no more than they deserve. They were simply the better team. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? I think we're just about ready to get going here. A warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. And here we have Rayo Vallecano against Sevilla. He's been away getting handy experience on loan, ready to go again now. So this is how the two teams line up. So let's got things underway. Forward it goes. Sevilla were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Rivaldo, played out to the right. He's got away, goes for goal! Goal! Sevilla! And Sevilla score first!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Sevilla have an early lead. Good start. Tries a through ball. Inzaghi! He scores! And already they're looking to run away with it. Oh my goodness, that has ripped the rigging.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Sevilla grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was...
Inzaghi! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, and you can feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this.
Rooney. Has a hit! That is wayward.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
And the half-time whistle goes. It's the first half compared with your expectation.
Sevilla just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Sevilla go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. He's had a go! What a rocket! That is special! He's got himself a peach of a goal!
Unbelievable.
And the lead is 3! It is surely done! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Oh, the contact was fantastic. Right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Has a hit!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And the shot! He's gone for it! That is a class save. He had to be at his best.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Now the pass. He's left his man, and he's cut it out.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they...
The shot's on! Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here. Hits one! They are rampant! They are running riot here!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. Sevilla totally rampant here. Just brushed off the ball there. Looks like a good ball through. Cajahan shakes the shoot. Really well taken goal. A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging it.
Robinho! Sticks it away! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
And that's it. Sevilla enjoy their perfect day for their victims in